The waiting room was too quiet. The hum of the fluorescent lights above and the distant beeping of monitors did nothing to drown out the sound of Sarah's own heartbeat pounding in her ears. She gripped Bentley's leash tightly, her knuckles turning white. The golden retriever lay on the cold tile floor, his soft brown eyes clouded with pain, his golden fur rising and falling in shallow breaths. Just yesterday, he had been sprinting across the yard, chasing after his favorite tennis ball. Now he could barely move. The vet walked in, her face carefully composed but serious. Sarah braced herself. She had seen this look before, the one doctors use when they were about to deliver bad news. "It's a severe intestinal blockage," the vet said gently. "It's critical. He needs surgery immediately." Sarah swallowed hard. "Okay, let's do it." The vet hesitated. "There's something you need to know," she said. "The procedure is expensive." Sarah forced herself to breathe. "How expensive?" The vet sighed. $75,000. Silence. The air felt heavy, suffocating. It had to be a mistake. She must have misheard. "$75,000?" she repeated, her voice barely above a whisper. The vet nodded. "It's an extremely complex surgery. His intestines are twisted, and part of the bowel may need to be removed. If we don't operate, his chances of survival are close to zero." Sarah's head spun. 75,000. More than she made in a year. More than she had in savings. She had a decent job, a modest apartment, a life built around making sure Bentley was happy. But no amount of budgeting could prepare her for this. She could sell her car, drain her 401k, take out a loan, but it still wouldn't be enough. The room blurred as panic clawed at her chest. She looked down at Bentley, his tail giving a weak wag at the sound of her voice. He trusted her. He didn't know what was happening, only that she was here, and that was enough for him. It wasn't enough for her. Her fingers trembled as she pulled out her phone, scrolling frantically through her emails, through anything that could give her options. And then she saw it. PetGuard Premium Insurance Plan. $200 monthly payment confirmed. The email was dated months ago, back when she had signed up on a whim. People had mocked her. $200 a month? That's insane. Just save the money instead. But now, that $200 per month wasn't just another bill. It was the one thing standing between Bentley and death. She looked up, her voice shaking. "I have insurance. Will they cover it?" The vet's eyebrows lifted slightly. "What provider?" Sarah turned her phone around, showing the email. The vet leaned in, scanning the details. For the first time since the conversation started, she exhaled in relief. "You're covered," she said. "We can move forward with the surgery immediately." Sarah's knees almost buckled. Bentley was going to live. The tears she'd been holding back finally spilled over, a sob escaping her throat. "I thank you," she choked out. The vet placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "You made the right choice getting this coverage. Most people don't, and, well, let's just say the outcomes aren't always good." Sarah nodded, unable to speak. They wheeled Bentley away, his tail giving one last, weak wag before disappearing behind the double doors. The next few hours were torture. She paced the waiting room, replaying every moment in her head. What if she hadn't signed up for that plan? What if she had listened to the people who told her it was a waste of money? What if she had been forced to say goodbye to her best friend today? She sat down, gripping her knees, whispering a silent prayer. Hours passed. The hands on the clock crawled forward, each minute stretching into eternity. Finally, the vet returned, her face softer now. "He's okay," she said. Sarah let out a shaky breath she hadn't realized she was holding. It was complicated, but we were able to remove the blockage. "He's stable." Tears streamed down her face. "Can I see him?" They led her into the recovery room, where Bentley lay on a cushioned bed, and Ford attached his paw. His fur was still damp from surgery, but when he saw her, his tail gave a slow, sleepy wag. Sarah knelt beside him, gently running her fingers through his golden fur. "Hey, buddy," she whispered. "You scared me there." Bentley let out a soft sigh, leaning into her touch. Sarah had spent months justifying that $200 charge on her bank statement. She had questioned whether it was worth it. Now, As she sat beside her best friend, feeling the warmth of his breath against her skin, she knew it was worth every single penny.